Well, folks, this is the big EXS Live. See, I got the shirt on here. Doing conspiracy talk radio is a very hard business to be in. A lot of people think you're crazy. There's not that much money involved in it. Talking about UFOs, Bigfoot, ancient aliens. I mean, ancient aliens obviously makes it because of the History Channel and they're backed. We're a small little outfit that is not able to really fund a lot of information, a lot of big shows or do any events. I only can go to shows or to do events near in my area. We have the evil SSC. Sonny, he's been doing his Truth Never Sleeps movement, his website that he copies and pastes everything else. He basically copies and pastes all of his stuff. And he's literally doing 1 or 2 videos a day. He's doing what Sonny has done since EXS Radio, but he doesn't have EXS Radio to put him in his place, so he lies and cheats and whatever he does. Then he wants to sue me for harassment when his friggin' troll friends harass me every single day for 4 or 5 years. What Sonny Cardona really needs is the ring. And me to get fit and beat him like I don't know, take him DDT, throw him over the rope type deal, but with him and his little troll friends of GLP. I'm going to take them all on, all on. I'm going to get fit. If they would like to show up, they can show up. After I beat them, I'm going to have them arrested for trolling me and for kidnapping and murder, obviously what else they do. And if Trinity shows up, I'll throw him in the ring and beat him up too. Legal wrestling, no punches. Wrestling, folks. Wrestling of the Rev Bear. Now, Sonny's never, he gets kicked out of a church more than often because he always wants to talk about his New World Order stuff. When you're at church, you should listen to what the pastor has to say, Sonny. Be a good idea. I heard that you sold Bibles at one time. Is this true? You sold Bibles? What else did you... I heard another story from many people that when the forgiving plate went around and you took money off of it. What church do you go to? I heard that you were telling me that you were going to start a real church, a real ministry, which you are now asking for money again. Okay, yes, we ask money again. All right, let's do it. You go in the ring, and everybody can put money aside. Whoever wins the match wins the money. There you go. Everybody in the whole place can put a bucket. And then, if there's 60 people there, that's $60, Something that you say you don't have, but you're asking people money per month so that you don't have to work again. You work these part-time jobs. I work these part-time jobs so that I can fix up your house. Sonny, your house, you put in new steps on your house. You haven't painted the house in years. Your garage is falling the frick down. Okay, there is no roof on the garage. It could catch on fire by anything, by, who knows, like some idiot throwing a cigarette in there. It's filled with garbage. You don't do anything. You barely mow the lawn. Okay, you don't trim any of your trees or any of your bushes around your house. You have a broken down car in your backyard. Okay, you don't really, you make it look like a hood house, so that nobody knows that you live there, dude. You always want to get people to come over and do work over there for free. Yes, you left EXS Radio. Whoopee, I never even got to go in the damn studio because I was out there working while you were whatever you were doing in the talking about anti-Semitic comments about the Jewish people, and then you talk about Jews back and forth. You're just an extreme person, extreme member. And the problem is you were the only one that was doing a lot of work for the Extreme Society, and the other people were just standing around talking. You were the one that was the fire starter and everything else. But, you were the one that couldn't take it in high school and bailed out. I hope you got a GED. Maybe you should go back to college and learn, obviously you like to do all this research. Go get a job. Go get a degree in English. Oh, maybe since you were on welfare or whatever, that you could go get some money from the state to go to school, Sonny. But I've asked you, why don't you go to ministry school or religious school since you're so religious? Oh no! I have my own ministry. I don't need no license. You don't want to help yourself. You want to do it your way and the only way. You don't care who's in the way for your fame and your fortune. You just don't care. And then you lie to me all the time. Lie, 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 lie. Oh, I got this pyramid scheme growing. It's going to be great for all these vitamins and stuff. Every time I talk to you, you had some new scam that you were going to do. Okay, you've been scamming your people for a long, long time. Okay, and EXS Radio used to call you out on all the lies and crap that you used to do all the time. On EXS Radio. Yes, you were a very vital member at one time of the EXS Radio, but you get all butthurt about yourself, and you do the Elvis impersonations, you did the band thing, and then you do this president thing. You could be a president of the world. I would like to hear your opinion. Okay, for one day in office, what would you do? What would you do for this country? What could you do better than Donald Trump? Okay, the Democrats are not going to help you out, and the Republicans are sure they're going to have to help because they hate each other. So you can't really get much done when both sides hate each other. Okay, and then their inter-party hateness. Okay, because you know about the New World Order, right? This is a formality of the Democrats and Republicans. It's a formality, folks. It's a formality. Okay, of this Democrat. We don't really run this world. It's all the elite that does $23 trillion to the black budget, and they send our troops over to get shot at. Okay? They can solve all this with free energy. They can solve all the oil problems. They can solve all this, but they don't watch it because America's a prison, and they're dumbing us down with all what you talk about all the time, right? And then you're like, oh, I'm the man of God. You just copy and paste this stuff for the man of God stuff that you talk on your website. All you do is copy and paste, copy and paste. Why don't you really open the Bible and read it? I want you to just read the Bible. Just read it to people. Instead of going copy and paste from all this religious program that you got. I mean, you don't really read anything. You just copy and paste and read you read these different articles that you subscribe to, and you post them on your page and your MacBook and whatever. That's fine, and that's your fans. Oh, that's your fans. Fine. Just leave me the heck alone, and I'll leave you alone. But your damn trolls and whatever probably troll you just as much as me. Tell them to leave me alone. You got a job. I ain't got a job. So, EXS Radio live report.